Hello. Welcome to the Twitch Collabs Streamer Collabs podcast on Twitch, where we talk about how to grow your stream, how to make yourself cool, and people will like you, and grow your stream. Very epic.
Very
Sponsor.
Epic. Very epic. All right. Speaking of sponsor, here comes our fucking what is it? Our ad read from our today's sponsor. So we'll be right back.
This podcast is presented by StreamerCollabs.com, a website made by streamers for streamers. StreamerCollabs.com helps streamers find, connect, and grow their channels by collaboration. We believe that collaboration is key to unlocking the full potential of the streaming community, and we strive to provide the tools and resources needed to make that happen. So join us today and let's make a difference together on StreamerCollabs.com.
And we are back. The Streamer Collabs podcast. Sorry, I got a little bit of the hiccups today. So but today's gonna be a little episode. But yo, what's up, Paulus? How you feeling today, man?
Feeling sleepy. I need more coffee.
That is facts. We
just saw Spiderverse, so I'm feeling good though. Feeling good. New Spider-Man movie's good. Best Spider-Man movie I've ever seen.
This isn't the Spider Collabs podcast, but that if you haven't seen it yet, it's the best Spider-Man out of all time.
And just to clarify, the last best Spider-Man movie I saw was Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse.
True.
Now that the sequels dropped, this is now the best Spider-Man movie. So if the third one drops and it's the best one of all time, then this is just going to be the best Spider-Man trilogy we've ever had.
Exactly.
Like, consistently, so far, it's the best.
Consistently, across the board.
That includes Tobey Maguire, that includes Tom Holland, that includes Andrew Garfield. Garfield was good. Yeah. I think just the world wasn't ready for a cool, hot Spider-Man, because that was the thing. Everyone was like, Spider-Man's not cool. He doesn't ride a skateboard. Yeah. He's not 6'2". He doesn't like. I'm gonna be honest. Bro, David, look me dead in my shit. Who's bullying Andrew Garfield?
Nobody.
Who's pushing bro into lockers, being like, "This is a nerd. You're gonna give me your lunch money?" Like,
bro was too handsome. There was no way.
This nigga was, this nigga was pulling, bro.
Look, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man is top tier. He is an S tier Spider-Man. His Peter Parker just wasn't as I don't know. It wasn't as good. It wasn't as good. I like Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker. Tobey Maguire is very good. I don't know. I don't know if I'm rocking with Tom Holland though, or it could be his stories are just not as good. I don't know.
That's it.
I don't know. He's a good Spider-Man. I just don't know if his stories are as strong as the other ones.
They're not, and I think that's one of the biggest things. One of the biggest criticisms I've seen from a lot of the people who've seen those movies is, oh, Iron Man always bails him out, or he doesn't have any skin in the game because he's always, nothing big happens to him. Mm-hmm. There are no long-lasting consequences, which obviously changed with the release of the last movie, which was that last year or the year before? I think it was last year.
It was last year, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to say it here, obviously, because even though it's been a year, there's going to be that one dude who's like,
who hasn't seen it yet.
Spoilers, dick. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
this is for you.
Watch it.
Okay, yeah, exactly. This is for that one guy.
This is for that one guy.
That one guy. You're ruining
it. Sign up to StreamerCollabs.com.
StreamerCollabs.com.
Get on that mailing list, and I better see your ass on the site.
Yeah, come over every day. Every day, we're looking for you.
I need an active user named you on that shit every day.
You know who you are. No.
But Tom Holland, I think, the whole Iron Man suit. I'm gonna be honest, like, I've said this before, but his suit looks not good in Infinity War and Endgame. It looks good in Civil War. And Homecoming was good, and Far From Home was good, and No Way Home was good too. I think he's got good movies.
No, like, I don't know. I feel like the Vulture is such a weak character. Like, he's so boring to me. And then
go ahead.
What were you saying?
I was gonna say I fucked with the Vulture heavily, bro.
Heavy?
That nigga Michael Keaton, bro. That nigga can act.
Oh, but I'm not saying he's ass. I'm not saying he's ass. I'm saying like the Vulture, in general, is like just kind of a weaker character. Like, he's got wings. You know what I'm saying? He's smart. He's like a dumber Tony Stark to me.
One thing I actually really like about his trilogy is the fact that they're not giving us the same villains over and over, like, Green Goblin.
True.
Obviously, it's cool that, everyone loves Green Goblin, Sandman, Venom, and all that good stuff, but, like, it's cool to see,
we haven't gotten enough Sandman.
Have not gotten enough Sandman. But, Vulture, I liked Vulture. Mysterio was cool. And then, obviously, you had Far From Home, or No Way Home, which had all of them, but from all the series. But,
yeah.
I liked
really
Vulture,
fun. I like that one. It wasn't a progressive movie. Like, I don't feel like a lot of things happened in that movie, but it was fun to watch. It was entertaining. I really liked watching all of the Spider-Mans like work together. That was fun. That was fun. Growing up with all of those Spider-Mans individually and then watching them like work together to help the newest Spider-Man. Like, I think that's pretty cool. I thought that was pretty sick.
It's valid. I mean, it is pretty cool. It is pretty sick.
Yeah.
I think my biggest issue with the MCU is just that if I'm watching a Spider-Man movie, I want to watch Spider-Man, not Spider-Man fucking Doctor Strange, epic fun pal time. Like, it's kind of like, we understand it's a diverse cast of, and it makes sense if they run into each other a little bit, but like, because New York is only as big as New York is, and y'all got like big ass groups of like superhero gangs running around. But like, it's just like, by the way, we need to see the X-Men.
We need new X-Men. We need to.
Bro, where the fuck was this nigga Charles Xavier sitting watching the invasion of New York, sipping tea, sipping fine chai tea,
bro, could have
in his wheelchair, bro.
Bro could have stopped the snap if he wanted.
Bro, Magneto could have stopped the snap. Bro would have literally just grabbed the gauntlet.
Well, actually, we don't know.
This nigga's fingers all the way around. He bends metal, bro. If he can bend adamantium.
But that's an Earth metal.
Is it?
We don't know what. That was from a star.
So?
That gauntlet is made from a star. So I don't know if Magneto can
metal,
stop him.
Bro.
I don't know.
It's metal.
If
it can be magnetized, because that's how they snatched it away from him in Endgame. Remember, there was a scene where like someone magnetized it, didn't they? And they like stole it from him.
No, they didn't take it off. They were just using their hands.
They were in no in Endgame. Because there was a scene where Spider-Man was running with it, and then Captain Marvel took him and was like, "I'll take it from here."
Yeah, I don't remember Endgame actually.
I'm just saying, bro. Magneto easily solos like a solid portion of the
Everybody's
MCU.
got iron.
Like, bro, this nigga said you got iron in your blood, huh?
Yep,
Bet.
a little too much.
Yoinked
iron.
that shit out of his body and walked out. That's why
the nigga swung his body to the side.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, I remember watching, like, I think it was X-Men First Class, and being like, damn, this nigga Magneto,
overhated movie, by the way. Keep going.
Yeah. I think actually that's the believe it or not, that's like the one movie most people in that whole series can agree is good. Like, I think everybody can come together and say it got progressively worse. Right? Like, because
I think
Days of Future Past was cool.
I was going to say that one was pretty good. That one was confused. X-Men, we need a fresh start, because we don't know what timeline is going on in the X-Men right now. This is we got Deadpool, and we got fucking Wolverine, and like all the X-Men, and then we also have like young Wolverine, and then we ended everything with Logan, and then I don't know.
I mean, multiverses, man, right?
Yeah, sure. Multiverse, literally anything can happen now that we've opened up the multiverse. So I
think Old Man Logan, because that was Old Man Logan. The story of Logan. You remember that comic? You were the one who got that comic from the library.
That comic was good.
That shit scarred me as a kid, bro. Like, when I was a little kid, you know this, but like the audience doesn't know this. I was a little weenie when it came to blood. I saw anything violent, I was like, I remember being a little like shaken. Like, I've never admitted this to anybody, bro. So live on the Streamer Collabs podcast, I was a little shaken in that scene in Up. You remember when Carl thwacks that nigga with his cane, and there was blood on his head? I was like,
shit, yeah.
I was like, ugh.
I mean, he did whack that nigga though.
Bro, he did thwack that nigga. He did thwack that. I mean, he told him not to touch it. That's the thing.
That's true.
Like, he said, don't touch my mailbox. And bro was like, no, let me. Like, bro, you broke it already. Don't fucking touch it.
You want to run over my shit.
I'm going to thwack you, bro. Exactly. Like,
and then he wanted to have the whole team like picking him up, like,
Nigga, bro,
nigga's like 80 years old, bro.
Have you ever been hit by an old man? I know there's like the concept of old man strength, but like,
no.
Bro was like 5'6".
Exactly. Yeah.
5'7".
Bro had to reach up. Like
exactly. You got tapped, bro. He hit the ground like a soccer ball player, bro. Hit the ground like Messi, like
he was like Messi. No, chat is Messi to go? Is Messi to go? I don't know.
Apparently he is. Apparently he's like the best football/soccer player of all time. Soccer I heard for Ronaldo Americans. Messi versus Ronaldo.
Yeah, I heard Ronaldo clears.
Sweet. Is that what they say?
I think it's
for Messi. Yeah. Bro, yeah. I don't know. I don't
know what it means.
Be getting shit wrong, and someone hears is like, oh, that does not mean what we think it means. And then I get pulled up
the wrong thing.
I get pulled up on, and then it's fucking like the end of training day where I'm Denzel.
Oh shit! In the middle of the street, yelling.
That was a great movie, bro.
It's a fantastic movie.
We need to talk about streaming though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys were wondering, this is the StreamerCollabs podcast, where we give our best takes and the best takes of all time as far as streaming and anything content creation goes. So,
yeah,
our first question from you people goes a little like this. What are some tips for setting realistic expectations and goals for new streamers? And how do you define success in the streaming industry?
That's a really good question, considering success looks very different for a lot of people. I think a lot of people's idea of success when it comes to streaming is ninja status or like Pokemon status. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying that's unrealistic. I'm just saying, you know,
it's good to have brain crushes. But go ahead. What were you saying?
Like you said, brand crushes, yeah, but like you gotta work to get to that point. And I'm gonna be honest, not everyone's gonna get to that point. For me personally, success looks like being able to stream and make a living.
Yeah.
And being able to take a little bit of time off of streaming and come back and still be able to make a living. Because that's the thing. You can stream like 40 hours a week, you know, every week. You take off some time and you might see a decrease in numbers, like money, viewers, subs, donos, like
go to somebody else because they were live. But no,
like,
go ahead.
Left you standing there looking like Larry the Cucumber when he figured out the Peach got his hairbrush because he's got hair.
Oh damn, that was tragic. That was tragic.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Bob had no business. I would have put my hands
out of Bob, bro.
I'd have beat y'all. Would have had to drag me off that tomato, bro. There's no way. It's my hairbrush, bro.
I'm in the shower.
It's got my name on it. Why are you snooping through my things? Busy. You tomato fuck.
I clearly need this after I'm done taking a shower, chat. I don't.
Y'all need to watch. Okay, so go to your computer.
If you're not on your
go to YouTube.
Right,
look up. Where is my hairbrush? Veggie Tales. Watch the entire 2 minute 6 second video.
The whole video.
And come back and share your opinions in the comments below about Larry and his hairbrush.
This hairbrush is. All right, but yeah, how do you set realistic expectations and goals for new streamers? Yeah, like we said, success looks different for everybody. I think you pretty much nailed this. But yeah, I think success for a lot of people is that, but I think we need to focus more on like wanting to be that and working towards that, but at the same time, like understanding that averaging 20K viewers every single stream is not necessarily realistic at this point. You know what I mean?
No.
I feel like
go ahead.
No, what were you saying? I'm about to
I was gonna say you gotta set quarterly goals.
Yeah.
Like one thing I'm doing right now is I've seen kind of a slowdown, but I've set quarterly goals for myself. So it's like, you know, beginning of Q1 2023, it was like I want to hit 100 subs. By the end of Q2, I want to hit 150. By the end of Q3, I want to hit 200 followers or subs. You know, it's setting little goals like that. So by the end of the year, you can be like, okay, this is where I started, and be sure to write all this down somewhere that you can see. Be like, okay, so this is where I started. Exactly. Write down your goals and where you want to be. Because for me, like I said, I have mine listed out quarterly. So, you know, a quarter of a year is 3 months. So at the end of every 3 months, I check back with my goals and like, okay, where am I versus where I started? You know, so it's that's a good way to do it. I would say that's a good way to measure your progress and set smaller goals for yourself, especially if you're a smaller up and coming streamer. A big part of that is going to be consistency. Growing your channel obviously means putting in the work. So that's YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, obviously, streaming on whatever other platforms you want. But yeah, it's just about setting smaller goals for yourself. And for success, it really is, like I said, whatever you make it. Like, ask yourself, what do I want to get out of this? Do I want to be the next Ninja? If so, am I willing to put forward all the work and effort that he does to get there? Am I trying to do this like just for some, like busking? I think that's the term where, niggas are on the subway playing the tuba or something. Like, am I just doing this as a side gig?
Yeah, gig.
For a little bit of cash.
Not everybody wants to. Yeah, not everybody wants to stream full time.
No.
Yeah, not everybody wants to stream full time. That makes
And honestly,
so just what does success look like to each individual person? I think you're saying
ask yourself. Just write it down. Be like, what do I want to do? Do I want this as a career? Is this a side gig? Is this a hobby? Because it may not be able to. The thing is, it may not be able to pay for your house, right? Like, as optimal as that is, it may not be able to pay for your house right now. Maybe later. I don't know. But you might be making a little bit of money, which is cool. Exactly, it's think of it as like a side hustle when you start out. Yeah. So we've said this a billion times. If you're just streaming on Twitch, you're not going to make it. That's such a gnarly thing to say, but it's just the truth.
It is.
If you're literally just hitting live, you're not going to make it. You got to do more than that.
That's the fun work. You have to do the work too, which, like we say, is just posting on every social media. Set goals for your social medias. I want to post this many times a week. I'm going for this many followers. I want, this many likes across my entire page, because you can't really go for likes like specifically per post. But yeah, your goals are going to excuse me. Your goals are going to guide you, and that is going to be the deciding factor pretty much. If you don't have a destination, you're never going to go anywhere.
Just going to be wandering.
Good, But yeah, question number 2. Good shit. Thank you for taking the reins on that one. Question number 2: how do you navigate copyright and DMCA concerns as a streamer, and what are some of the best practices for avoiding potential copyright issues? So,
don't play music in streams.
Play DMCA free music. There's plenty of playlists. Lo-fi, it's really chill. But if you're streaming on Twitch, you really don't have to worry about that. Just record your VODs, or record and stream at the same time if your PC can handle that. And then you won't really have to worry about that. Just make sure when you're getting gameplay for, like, that you're gonna cut up and excuse me, fuck. If you're using for the gameplay that you're going to cut up and use for YouTube videos and shit like that, that is gonna be the times that you don't want to listen to DMCA music and shit like that.
Yeah,
that is gonna be like, if you're in between lobbies or stuff like that, then that is the best time to listen to DMCA music. But lo-fi is pretty much everywhere on every streaming service. And yeah, that is pretty much. Don't stream movies. This is a pretty simple one, but yeah, that's it. That's it. That's a pretty simple one. Oh, I was trying
to make you hiccup with my mind, and I finally got it.
Oh, nice. Thanks,
I could hear the blood flowing around my brain for a second, bro. I was like full concentration. Brain blasting. It's like, no, I was using my telekinetic. Think.
Chat, you just went into my ear.
I am the Jimmy Neutron, where like you go inside and all it's just a fucking monkey with symbols. Nothing going on, but that's me. No brain blasting here, bro.
That is so fucking dumb, yo. Like, oh man, that is good. That is good.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you. What are some of the best practices for managing or organizing your stream schedule, including planning breaks, vacation, or time off? Communicate, bro. Just gotta talk to your people. Be like, yo, hey, me and the missus, the mister, or the neither are going on vacation. Or maybe just be like, yo, I'm not gonna be streaming these days.
I can't stream these days.
I'm taking a break. See ya. Don't do that, obviously, but just make sure your audience knows.
Keep them in the loop.
So update Discord, Twitter. If you use the schedule on Twitch, which I would recommend you do, Twitch actually offers a little widget for you to put schedule time. So if someone comes onto your channel, they can see the widget and it's like, oh, 5 hours until Yo Infamous goes live, which is pretty neat. It means people are more likely to remember to come back to your channel when you're actually streaming. But it really is just about communicating with your audience and being like, yo, listen, I'm going to be gone this day, and this day. I'll see you when I get back. And I know we mentioned earlier, like,
and
taking.
Go ahead.
I was going to say taking time off a stream. I was just going to say taking time off a stream might reflect in viewership and subs. But like, if you're doing this, if you're streaming for if you're streaming for like 40 plus hours a week, that's fine. But like, got to remember to take a break and not like burn
that's
yourself
how people
out.
burn out, man. That's how people burn out. You're going to take the break and you might see a dip in numbers, but your mental health will be a lot better from just taking a minute, not playing that game, and just taking a day or two just to like reset your mental. That you will be way happier, way nicer to watch and shit like that. And it'll be a lot better. And if you wanted to, I've done this a little bit. I need to do it more. But if you're not streaming, and you do still want to create content, use Snapchat or Instagram or anything that has like a stories like feature, and go ahead and just make content like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you want go to Disney World for 2 days. Exactly. Like, I mean, you don't have to do like a full on, hey, what's going on, guys, vlog, but you know, you just like exactly, like you're flying around with your phone and shit. Like, but you can really just make unique content that your viewers aren't used to, that, you know, you could test that out and be like, hey, I'm at Disney World. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back live again on Monday or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be something that your viewers see you outside of your natural habitat, and that'll be sick. I mean, I've seen, you know, my streamers do that, and then it's cool to see them like outside of their caves. You know what I mean? It's sick.
Yeah.
I say cave because, well, look at me.
We're gamers, bro.
Exactly.
Wherever we game becomes our gamer cave. No girls allowed in mine because I have a girlfriend. So no girls.
Partner, so
yeah. No. My tree fort says.
Sorry to say. Nobody's allowed. Nobody's allowed, actually.
Nobody.
Unless you're signed up at StreamerCollabs.com. This is my fortress.
I mean, even if you're signed up at StreamerCollabs.com, you can't come into my room. This is where I keep my guinea pig, bro.
Yeah, you can't come into. You can't come into the room, but you can come into the playhouse.
The gamer cave. Yeah, you're allowed in the treehouse.
The clubhouse.
When did Disney World get so expensive, bro? Has it always been? No. No. Because I remember. Go ahead.
There's also the fucking. We're going through what is it? A depression or something? I don't know. An inflation.
Everything costs more, but like Disney World has always been expensive. Yeah. Like I remember when we went as kids once.
Yeah.
Like in 2000, and I'm not saying once like, oh, we should have gone more. I'm saying, you know, like
take us more. No.
It was so expensive. Like I looked at tickets. Like recently I was like, fuck, like what for 1 day?
For 1 day, 500 for 1 day.
I don't think it's worth. Like, I don't know. I'll be honest. Disney is not putting out the bangers like they used to.
That's
like animated wise. I'm not even talking about live action, just animated wise.
Oh,
I'm just not seeing anything.
Like, I don't know. I feel like they have. I feel like they have done something. Like, but it was an outlier. Like, I feel like they're missing a lot right now. But I don't think that it's a lot more misses than hits. But there was something recently that I was like, yo, that looks not terrible. Hold on, let me see.
Was it the Elementals movie?
That might have been it.
Where it's like the water boy and the fire girl meet and fall in love.
I don't think I saw that one actually.
The Kraken trailer,
I haven't seen Lightyear yet.
I heard Lightyear was mid.
Damn.
I got, bro, and if I'm saying it, Buzz Lightskin.
If Buzz Lightskin is saying,
I don't know. I haven't. I heard they were making it. I think like a year before it came out. I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then it came out, and everyone was just kind of like, nah. And I was like, okay,
guys, it was a cash grab.
Yeah, yeah, most things are. But
all right,
nice. For our last question, how do you handle what?
For our last question, go ahead.
For our last question, how do you handle feedback and criticism from your viewers? What are some strategies for incorporating constructive feedback into your content? Excellent question, because if anybody hits me with feedback, I block them. If it's a mod, a follower, or a sub, I time them out for 36,000, and I'm done.
Time them out for 80,000. Wish them a good night. Okay.
That's it. They've been reading Vinland Saga as a perfect roast.
I'm off for 80,000.
Have a good night. What's a low tier guy?
That nigga funny as fuck. He's evil, but that nigga's funny as fuck.
He says some questionable things, but I think what I admire is how quick he is just to like create scenarios.
Yes,
that's funny.
He can build a world. He should write. He should write books.
He needs to write a therapist. Be like, can I
help
see
me?
You?
Help me. Please. But yeah, handle feedback and criticism from your viewers. Your viewers are watching you. They want you to be the best you that you can be, and they're making suggestions that would help make you more watchable for them. So it's never like a change yourself, you suck. It's more of a, hey man, it would be cooler, and I would watch and appreciate it more if you, instead of this, did this, or if you implement this, or you know what I'm saying, something like that. It's usually like helpful in that these people are invested in you. They watch you, they spend time with you, they want to see you at your best, pretty much. So don't think that. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, obviously, you're gonna get that one dickwad who's coming in like, you're doing everything wrong. Do it like this. It's how I do it when I stream. I'm going live, by the way.
Oh yeah,
curious.
That guy.
You're gonna get a dickwad every now and then, but I'd say a majority of like your consistent viewers are gonna actually have like you in mind. They're gonna be like, "Yo, listen," or maybe they won't. Maybe, like you said last week, David, you got to go back and rewatch streams and not criticize, but give yourself constructive criticism back. Because not everybody's gonna come into chat and be like, I would actually say a very slim majority of people are gonna come into chat and be like, yo, do this differently, because nobody wants to be that guy unless you're trying to be like, I'm not gonna say unless you're trying to be a dick, because obviously not everyone who does that is a dick.
Yeah.
But I would say it's not a position a lot of people want to be in. And the people who are usually in that position, it's not a good light to be in, is all I'm saying. Because it's like, as a streamer, I got to come up with a response to that on the fly. Like, I'm just sitting here playing my game, and I see someone in chat like, yo, you're not being funny right now. Be funny. Or you were funnier yesterday.
Thanks,
or you were more entertaining yesterday. Like, and I'm like, now I'm in my head about it. So it's really about being able to be humble, but also, I guess, I don't know.
Or get into a character. Not it doesn't have to be like a Kai Cenat character or a Aiden Ross character or
Please don't be an Aiden Ross character, bro.
Huge, like, out of pocket character, but just have a character that you can be for this stream. See how it feels. And just like trick yourself into, how would this character react to this thing, or how would this character take this situation, what would he do with this situation, you know what I mean? Like, so I feel like that would help out a lot of people. I think if instead of playing video games, like come up with something like come up with something a little more unique, like a little different presentation. I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
Okay, well, that's going to be it for the Streamer Collab podcast. We're going to have a new interview coming up tomorrow. We're going to be interviewing someone tomorrow. Thursday, but it'll be out on Thursday. You guys will see it on Thursday. It's going to be great. We've talked to this guy before. He's really cool.
Very epic.
I look forward to talking to him again, actually. He was very cool last time we spoke to him.
Yeah, he was so chill.
We vibed very well. But it's going to be it for us, ladies and gentlemen. And those who identify as neither, thank you all so much for showing up and showing out. We truly appreciate each and every one of you. We'll see y'all on Thursday for the interview, and we'll see y'all next Monday, to be precise, at 8 p.m. EST.
8
for our next Potty Waddy. Any last words?
No. None. Sorry. Just gonna hiccup more. All right. Well, it has been the Streamer Collabs podcast. It has been your boy Infamous and the Big Buzz. Shout out, y'all. Sign up, StreamerCollabs.com. It has been your boy.